Hi everyone. Just a quick video with um, a few projects that I've been making today. Um, I've been really tired today, so I've been trying to keep myself busy so that I can sleep tonight because my sleeping pattern's a bit skewy. Anyway, this was the cup that Amanda sent me with my. Excuse me, wait, let's shut off Facebook because it's people. She sent me this with my challenge in her challenge entry and also with my winning from her prize in her challenge. She did initially want to make me a altered teacup stick pin holder, but she was getting a bit bored of them, so she asked if she could change it. And of course, I said whatever you want to make is fine with me. So she sent me the teacup and basically said DIY it yourself. Typical Amanda, really into it. But this is my first ever altered teacup, so please be gentle. And it's by no means perfect at all. In fact, I had it all done, went to put stick pins in it, and then realised, crap, I hadn't put a lace trim over the top of it. I had just left the satin. So I had to rip off this trim here and redo it. But it's worked out fine, apart from this side. I'm a bit short with the lace, but you don't really notice it if I'm honest. Well, you do if you look for it, but so here we go. I'll just pull you closer so you can see. Sorry, wait a minute. What is it, Jaden? Jaden, go to sleep, please. It's bedtime. Sorry about that. Children just have no manners, and he's just being a little menace today. So what I'll say is, now it's all glued together, tight-ish. I have a doily down below, and I have used a eyelet trim underneath it so that it came up basically the full size of the saucer, and I have a smaller doily under the teacup. Might be better showing it this side because it seems a bit looser. Yeah, so you'll see it there. There's a second doily holding that, and it was just basically so that the teacup wasn't getting hundreds of abuse, because I'm always a bit wary attacking China in case I hurt it. I know that sounds crazy, but hey ho. Then what I've done is I put this trim on first. For the bottom part, I was very wary. I was intending in putting just ribbon and doing it long ways, but it would have took me forever, and to be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered. So I used a trim the same length as the cup, and initially my plan was to make it like a tent style, so it would come right over everything. Separate that. So it would have come right over everything, which you can still do, I suppose, but it's just a little shy at that side. If you'll see there, it's just a little shy of meeting. So I've been tucking it in, but for now I'll pull it up so we can see what's going on underneath, because there's quite a bit underneath it. So I have some bling. There's a wee crystal there, a crystal in the back, a wee diamante, bigger pearly stone. What's that? Alright, get away. 2 bits of bling there. Then we have a flower arrangement. Now I've got a foam calla lily. There is a few roses, all different shapes and sizes, all kind of merged together. A wee calla at the front, just slightly lifting over the edge. I didn't want to put too many flowers in because I don't want it to take away from the actual cup. And as I said, if that's over, you can just see the colour through it no more. And I quite like that. I quite like that idea. Up here, as I said, because I was a bit shy, now this goes through, that trunk goes through, it's cut round there, so it fits in properly round the handle. So it goes round the back of it. This one did the first time, but I've obviously been too loose with it when I was redoing it, and it's just a little shy here. So I put on 3 rolled roses at that side, 3 rolled roses at this side. Then I have used, it's a flower embellishment really, and it is actually glued onto the top there, so it's not going to come loose. And it's kind of partitioned down the sides of the handle. Then I decided, can't have a project with no, look at the glue strips. Couldn't have a project without having a butterfly. So Geraldine, this is the first butterfly I have used from your stash. The very first, I kept putting it off and putting it off. So beautiful butterfly, stunning. And didn't want to do anything with it because it said enough on its own. So I have just put some petals down the middle for the body, and here is, it's the stem of a white flower. I can't even remember what one it was actually, and I have just put flat back pink beads for the antennae. And that's been it. The top is just a cream satin, and then the lace on top. And as I said, for my first project, I think it's pretty darn good. I'm quite chuffed with it. I don't think there's anything that wrong with it. The few imperfections that I have got are not major enough for me to say, oh, I couldn't use that. And as I said, it can easily be pulled in without any hassle really. And it kind of disguises the shape of things. So yes, that's my first altered teacup. So I hope I done you proud, Amanda. Don't want to hear you moaning that I've butchered your bloody teacup. Then, while I was doing that, I decided to put together a few flowers. These are ones that I had actually cut the laces and sewn them up and just never put together. So first, and this is a first time for me, and anybody that knows me will be stunned because it's not one of my favourite colours, but I loved it. So it is my first ever blue flower, and we have got a layer of cream gathered, a layer of, now this was like an embellished sort of leafy effect, so it's really different shaped, and it actually, I love the way it kind of shaped up different. It's even quite varied in colour, it's quite gradiented between pale blue and dark blue, and I liked it. The top one is just a wee net lace, and what I done just to shabby it up a bit was just trimmed round the sides to give it a bit of shape. The centre, which is off centre, and that will be getting pulled off fixed because my OCD can't cope with that, is a blue button with the big pearl on top, because I didn't have a blue, I do have blue flat backs, but they weren't special enough to put on it, so I had to make a variant, but that will be coming off and being recentered. But I loved it. Then this is an ode to Amanda, and it's huge. I probably will put a wee bit of trim coming down off it, some trails or some feathers, or I don't know. I would put something else on it anyway. So it's a big cream gathered trim, a pink embroidered crochet trim, net lacing, then pink lace, and then a gorgeous bling flat back, which is just beautiful. So that was my ode to Amanda, getting my inner pink. So that was my makes of today. Haven't done anything else really. I got a second-hand chest of drawers. I've seen a chest of drawers, it's a bedside table type thing. There's 3 wee drawers in it, and I have put my flowers in it. I was saying this morning about how I wanted to fix my flowers out because they're annoying me. Don't obviously have enough space to have them all separate, so I have a drawer with small flowers. I have a drawer with medium and large roses, and a drawer with medium and large other flowers, and also my like rolled roses ones, and material type flowers, they're in that drawer as well. So it's great, I can just open a drawer and ta-da, it's all there. So it's a good standby for now. And it's also a great wee worktop, because my craft table at the moment is under a pile of rubbish. So that's been it really. Yep, so that's us all done. So that's been today's agenda. So I hope you've all had a lovely day, and I hope you all sleep well. My kids finish school tomorrow for 2.5 weeks, which will be great fun. Not. I'm dreading it. Trying to keep a 6-year-old. Why am I saying 6? He's nearly coming up for 8. Trying to keep a 7-year-old, almost 8-year-old entertained is not my idea of fun at all. So I'm praying for decent weather so I can throw them out to play. Anyway, I will speak to you all soon, and hope you have a lovely night. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.